Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Danny, the Wicked Awesome Gardener, and it's that time of year, one of my favorite times of the year. It's the time when all my seed orders start coming in, which means for you guys, it's time for a seed haul, and this one is from Baker Creek, so you know it's going to have some really cool stuff in it. First off, I just want to say, check out this packaging. Like, look at that. That is so cool. That's the Chinese pink celery. I kind of want to keep this and frame it, but I probably won't. I'll just see if I can reuse it for something. So I'm going to very carefully try to open this up. Yeah, well, there goes that. Oh, they stuck that pretty good. So when I tried to open it, it tore. But I'm so excited. I can't wait. This is like kid in a candy store, just going through Baker Creek and pulling out all the seeds. And as we all know, Baker Creek gives you a free random seed packet. And I want to know what I got. I can't wait. Okay, they're all like upside down on both sides, so I can't even see. All right, let's check it out. What did I get? It's really bad when you make an order and then you kind of forget some of the things that you did order, so I don't know. I know I definitely ordered a whole bunch of tomatoes. Were they all tomatoes? They might all have been tomatoes. I mean, my brackets are going to start soon, so if I was going to get more tomatoes, it needed to be now. Oh, what do you know? Right on top, there's my free seed. Ooh, it's carrots. These are little nubbly things. These are the Uzbek golden carrots. That's going to be fun. A sunny yellow carrot hails from Uzbekistan and is popular across Central Asia. Big, broad taproot. This variety is easy to grow in a range of soils. Sweet, juicy, nice. All right, I'm excited for that. We'll just add that to my list. So what did I get for tomatoes? I honestly don't even remember them all. And I still have an MI Gardener order that should be here by the end of the week, maybe early next week. It all depends. We're expecting a huge snowstorm this weekend. Well, depending on the track, we could be getting a dusting. We could be getting a bomb cyclone with 40 inches. We don't know yet. We probably won't have any definitive models until Thursday, and that should tell us how much we're probably going to get, but I'm kind of hoping for a big snowstorm. Just chill out for the whole weekend and do some filming, do some more of the remodel, and have an excuse not to go anywhere. But now it's really time. Check out what I've got. So first we have the Hungarian heart tomato. That looks like a really nice paste tomato. It should be over £1. So I've been looking for a really nice big paste tomato that's also an heirloom, something that I can save seed from, bag the blossoms, save the seed, and grow year to year. So I'm hoping that I really love the Hungarian heart. Oh, now we have a pair. First we have the Berkeley tie-dye green and the Berkeley tie-dye pink. Those are both pretty awesome. I really wanted to grow them last year, and the places that I was looking at, they were sold out, so I didn't end up getting seeds, but now I have them for this year. Oh, wow. I really went to town on the fun-colored tomatoes this year, as evidenced by those two and the pink jazz. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. These are also roughly £1 or up to £1. It's a pink and yellow beefsteak, and it's kind of fluted, so it's going to be kind of fun to look at. And supposedly it's pretty disease resistant, so that'll be a plus. Again, with the colored tomatoes, these are almost all fun colored tomatoes. Solar Flare. Again, I bought it because it looked cool. Let's see. So this is So this is a 6'2", 10-ounce beefsteak, nice and meaty. Excited about that. Now this next one I saw advertised online by a different company than Baker Creek, and it was pretty obvious to me that the photo had been very heavily edited and the colors really photoshopped to be a lot brighter. There's like no way that this tomato was that bright and like these brilliant greens and brilliant reds and brilliant yellows, and I knew that it just wasn't quite right. So I looked up where I could find the seed elsewhere. I found them at Baker Creek. They had some more realistic pictures, but I'm like, you know, it still looks good. I trust that Baker Creek is honest, and that's the great thing about Baker Creek. They give it to you like it is. You know, I'm sure that some of those pictures are edited, and yeah, maybe things are made to look just a little bit more appealing, but in the end, what they give you a picture of is what you get. So with that, I got the Ananas Noir, and just for comparison's sake, this is the picture on Baker Creek of what they look like. There's the cross section. This is the picture that I saw online advertising them. Like, not cool, guys. Not cool. Good on you, Baker Creek. This one I got because I grew it in my garden this year, but I didn't get a chance to save seed, and it made a really great paste tomato, and it was just really, really pretty, and that's the Consteluto Genovese tomato. And so this is really great for slicing, but it's also really great as a sauce tomato, so we'll keep that around. This one I got because it's got a fun name, and the tomato itself is kind of a fun shape. And I've always wanted to make tomato tacos, where you use the tomato instead of a shell, and you just stuff the meat and cheese and lettuce and stuff inside the tomato. So for that reason, I got Get Stuffed. So it's a 5 to 7 ounce fruit, and it's kind of shaped like a bell pepper. The way this grows is the seeds are in like a little cluster in the center, and then it leaves a lot of hollow space. So that's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait. I'm hopefully this one makes it through to my tomato brackets. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And last but not least, because everybody's tried these and I was getting pretty curious myself, and they do look really cool. A lot of people say this is their absolute favorite. I had to get Brad's Atomic Grape. So these look funky. I don't know if this is going to be kind of like the blush tomatoes that I tried that just were very watery and not very flavorful. So I don't know. They're about the same size and shape, and I'm going to try them. Everybody says they're unbelievably sweet. They're delicious. So I'm going to give them a shot. So there we go. There is my Baker Creek order for this year. I can't promise that I'm not going to go order more because, guys, you know me by now. I think I know you pretty well. We can't resist seed shopping. It's kind of an addiction. So I am going to plant quite a few tomatoes this year. And now to talk about my tomato brackets. Now, I don't have my whiteboard up yet. I'm going to put that up this weekend. I'm going to shoot the video, get that started. I have so many tomato varieties. I think we're at 52 and counting. And I think I have another one on the way that I won in Garden State Gardeners seed giveaway on Sunday nights, which, by the way, if you have not been in Joe's lives from 7 to 9 on Sundays, he's giving away seeds all night. It's kind of a party atmosphere. Everybody's chatting, you know, in the chat and having a good time. And Joe will showcase some channels. He'll spin the wheel. If you're in chat, when your name comes up on the wheel, you win seeds. And he's got good stuff like Baker's Creek. He also gives away some crocheting stuff like Cakes of Yarn. So if you're into that, there's a pretty good cross-section of homesteaders, gardeners, and crocheters. And you know what? I'm all three, although I'm not quite a homesteader yet. I'm working on it. We're getting there. That's the other thing, is my thermometer for my savings is going to go up this weekend. There's so much I've got to do this weekend. So much content coming out. Like, I've got 7 or 8 videos planned that I'm just going to have to pop out. Boom, 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 boom. I have my lives on Wednesday night. And if anybody wants to be a guest on my Wednesday night lives, please go ahead, send me an email at wickedawesomegardening@gmail.com or Wicked Awesome Gardening on Instagram. Find me there, send me a message, and come on up and be my guest for my Wednesday Night Live. In the last couple of weeks, I've had Lisa from Yogi Hollow Farm and Curtis Hanlon from Branching Out Permaculture. Just had Victoria from Dreamweaver's Haven Homestead, and that was really cool. We did a lot of talking about meat rabbits. And so if you want to get on those lives, again, wickedawesomegardening@gmail.com or Wicked Awesome Gardening on either Facebook or Instagram, and you can message me there. We'll get it set up. Making a lot of progress on our watch time hours, but definitely need a lot more. So if you guys want to go play one of my older videos, something like that, run a playlist. It's going to be all good fun. Lots of information that I've put out on my videos. So I'm really excited. So psyched to have so many new people. I've had almost 200 new subscribers in the last 6 to 8 weeks. It's really cool. I'm so glad to have you all here. There's a major journey just like starting to roll right now, and you guys are going to get to be part of that story, because I'm going from having been practically homeless to I got back on my feet and I had an apartment, and then the building was sold and I got into a new apartment and I built a huge garden, and then the building was sold, and so I had to move in with my parents, which is where I am now, which is not great. But this is my springboard. This is me going from just frustrated to buying my homestead. This is what this is for, guys. So there's, go ahead, watch some of those old videos. I kind of want to get on like a rant about Jessica Sowards at Roots and Refuge, about how she never thought that all of her dreams were possible, and YouTube helped her get there. And I'm kind of hoping to follow that sort of dream to get where I want to be. So if you can watch some of my old videos, share them around. If you know people who like gardening content, things like that. Right now it's winter, it's cold. We're going to get, a dusting or 3 feet of snow next week. Who knows? But there's definitely already some gardening going on. I'm going to be seed starting in the next couple of weeks, because we've got to get the onions started. We've got to get the brassica started. We've got to get the celery started. Like, there's so much coming up. We've got the MIG Grow Off. I'm going to jump in on Shed Wars this year. Joe at Garden State Gardener is doing a lot of competitions for, growing peppers and growing zucchini. And he's got a few. I've just got to check them all out. I haven't had a chance yet. But I'm definitely getting in on the zucchini one for sure. Maybe the peppers. I have to get some Peter pepper seeds if I want to do that. We're going to have an MI Gardener seed haul coming up at sometime in the next week, depending on when that shows up. Don't forget to come and vote on my tomato brackets, because I can only fit 20 plants this year. Maybe a little more if I fudge it. Let's see how many garden beds my dad will allow me to build in his yard. So that's going to be kind of interesting, but I've got to narrow it down, because I've got over 50 varieties of tomato and only space for 20. So we're going to do some tomato brackets. I need you to vote. So make sure you've got your notifications on, you're subscribed to my channel. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. And as far as the MIG Grow Off, go ahead and comment down there with hashtag #ThatSauce, which is our team name. And I will see you in our next video when we start growing some wicked awesome food from yard to table. Bye-bye.